Today, statistics on mental health and the relationships a negative mental health presents have been seen to affect both inside and outside the workplace. These staggering numbers indicate a growing issue which to date has affected millions of employers, employees, and businesses who as a whole are unable to deal with how to best address mental health. In 2016, psychological illness cost Canada's economy over $50 billion in healthcare costs, with $20 billion associated directly with issues regarding workplace mental health. Statistics are showing that approximately 50% of Canadian workers claim that they have had or currently do have a mental health issue. However, only 23% of employees attempt to access help, mostly due to the stigma that mental health presents within the workplace. Reports have indicated that there are gaps for individuals in the workplace to seek treatment for their workplace mental health, and we as Canadians need to do something. The organization I chose to research and create an intervention plan for is called the Not Myself Today campaign, as a part of a wider initiative by the Canadian Mental Health Association. The aim of the Not Myself Today campaign is to teach employers and their employees how to identify one's mental health, reduce the stigma that surrounds mental health in the workplace, and provide them with resources to foster a safe, open, and supportive environment to begin to learn how to deal with mental health issues that many individuals face. Through a previous needs assessment, it is evident that the purpose of this intervention plan is to discuss the largest issues facing Canadians struggling with attaining treatment for their mental health within the workplace, which is twofold. Firstly, Canadians struggle with accessing the proper treatment they might need at the workplace. As a part of their program, Not Myself Today supports companies through digital tools to engage their employees and employers around mental health. However, this is not enough. These passive resources alone do not provide enough tools for the employers, as this is a very delicate issue and must be dealt with accordingly. Secondly, the stigma surrounding discussing issues of mental health within the workplace can cause individuals who struggle with these issues to be more hesitant in speaking with their employers. Furthermore, these issues show that a need to bridge gaps between those offering assistance and businesses needs to be achieved in order to mitigate these issues at large. Although this program is fairly new, having started in 2015, it continues to grow, and with the help of the proposed intervention plan, can continue to unify workplaces across Canada. The proposed intervention plan suggested would involve implementing workshops run by professionals such as psychologists, psychiatrists, and mental health care workers to address the issues that stigma, lack of resources available for employees, and proactive ways in seeking treatment for individuals who suffer from short-term and long-term mental illness can bring. In addition, the workshops would try and empower individuals who may not identify as those who struggle with mental health issues and find ways to discuss how to best destigmatize preconceptions. Some of these workshops could be focused on providing evidence-based mental health first aid training within the workplace, which may make an enormous impact on the comfort level that an employee feels around disclosing their mental health illnesses or asking for time off from an employer to seek treatment. Finally, the main outcome of this intervention plan would be to enhance healthy discussion on mental health issues to promote a positive mental health within the workplace. There are several stakeholders involved with implementing this intervention plan, which include the following: the Canadian Mental Health Association, the current and future organizations that this campaign caters to, and employers and employees of both large and small companies across Canada. The Canadian Mental Health Association would be impacted, as this change would require them to cultivate more networks to provide professionals who specialize within this field to host these workshops and teach them evidence-based learning tactics, enhanced mental health literacy, and treatment methods catered to aiding individuals in the workplace with mental health issues. Secondly, in order to fully participate in the program, current and future organizations that Not Myself Today caters to will need to invest into the financial and time commitment associated with running these workshops. Creating policies meant to target everyone within their own work environment by making this type of training mandatory will enable workers to foster a more positive social work environment, one that is supportive, free of judgment, and empowering from the perspective of the administration. Finally, employees and employers will also be impacted, as implementing these workshops will provide them with resources that they will need to use to empower themselves beyond their workplace atmosphere to create discussions on how to have a positive mental health. In conclusion, workplaces can provide a sense of purpose, social connection, and improved overall quality of life, and we as Canadians have a responsibility to keep it this way. It is crucial that workplaces cooperate with one another and with organizations like Canadian Mental Health Association, as it is evident that these work environments where mental health is discussed can bring clear benefits in terms of engagement, enhanced productivity, and overall successes of businesses across this country.